The 5 love languages are not an excuse for emotional unavailability, and physical touch cannot be a person's only way of receiving love, and certainly cannot be the only way of giving love. Or acts of service too. Acts of service, physical touch, those are forms of love, connection, that do not require emotional availability. And so if someone says that, oh, their love language is touch and acts of service and her acts of service, and that's it, that's basically a nice way of saying that they're emotionally unavailable. And if you buy into this, and even though you find that you are emotionally starving in your marriage, right? If that is your story, that you are emotionally starving in your marriage, and yet you buy into this idea, then you are susceptible to being coerced into physical intimacy and touch that is unwanted and undesired on your part because, oh, well, you need to give your husband the love language that he needs. This nice idea of love languages, while I'm sure it has value, it does not override your system, how you were designed, and it certainly doesn't override the Torah's idea of what the purpose of physical intimacy is, which is that it should be and that it's meant to be the highest expression of a couple's love and unity that they develop and cultivate and nourish outside the bedroom. Physical intimacy is meant to be a celebration of the emotional intimacy that's developed outside the bedroom. And most women are wired to only desire intimacy, physical intimacy in a long-term relationship with a partner who they feel emotionally safe, emotionally connected, and emotionally intimate with. And when that is missing, they do not desire intimacy. They have to perform attraction for their spouse, and they can even feel violated. So ladies, here's your permission to come back home to yourself, stop performing attraction, stop acting like physical intimacy is something that you owe your husband. You do not. What you deserve and what your standards are or can be, if you choose to allow them to be, is that physical intimacy is built on a foundation of emotional intimacy, and that you are only interested in physical intimacy when the emotional intimacy is there first.